Everybody, Bender is great, also known as DanceDan2461, also known as Teddy Bays on this game, coming at you live with the rest of Genshin Archon. We are gonna beat this fucking shit today. I'm sorry I could not finish it last night. I was exhausted and I ended up getting off, so I'm sorry for that, guys. But we are gonna finish it today. We're gonna do it. I'm determined to finish this shit today. Just doing a little post. Give that a little share and go back on here. All right. So where did we left off? Oh yeah, we were gonna go talk to him. Okay. I was even telling you guys last night that this guy reminds me of Zhongli.
It's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Teyvat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
You don't want to play with this, Angel. It's heavy. It'll hurt you.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Furina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Lyney that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro
What?
Archon? Wow.
So she's a
This is the
newer
first time we've ever
Archon?
heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Furina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Teyvat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Furina by her predecessor.
But with Furina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Yeah, about child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Huh. So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any
Also,
case,
possibly
I am
Lenny?
inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
My brother.
Your sibling. Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No, I asked
Very
everything I
well.
need to.
It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon
Neuvillette.
thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Next quest. Gotta collect some of my goodies. Oh, sorry guys.
Navia said something about having a place.
This is not where I said to go. There you go. That's good for now. The book. That's where some other good shit is. You can hear. Nice. I like how they added that, so you get like an extra bonus reward for the Archon. That's pretty dope. Oh wait, I have my commission reward, don't I? I keep forgetting to collect that when I finish my commissions. Wait, where is, there she is. I just got a constellation thing for her. She's the only one you get constellations constantly for. Excuse me. I don't mind her water abilities, but I don't think she's absolutely fantastic. Darn hiccups. I don't think she's absolutely fantastic. She's not bad. Oh, let me guess, I got a new story quest, or... Oh, I have a key. Oh, it's a good thing, Lenny. Another one I'm gonna have to do. So now I got all these unlocked, and he's next. Ooh, I bet you his story quest is gonna be sick. I bet you his story quest is gonna be sick. There's so many of these things. See, I finished all these, but then there's these 4. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the hangout events, guys, because fuck that. Damn, I got a lot of random ass story quests in here. We're first gonna start with our commissions. Oh wait, I still gotta go collect my reward. Oh well, I mean, that works out. Right fucking there. Perfect. Perfect. $54. I might take out an extra $50 for the store later, just because I'm only getting like 130 in food, but I'd rather have some extra cash on me, so I can get possibly some of the toiletries and shit like that we might need. So I think we got TP, but I know there's some other shit we could use that's cash only.
Astra Abyssosque.
Hey, like some cat food. I gotta get Angel a big fucking box of cat food. Probably give her a big bag of dry food and then a thing of fucking cans. Hold her over for a while.
Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
See, I've had to go in here last night when I knew they finished, but that's alright. Alright. Now we're going to our commission. Gotta talk to Hatem. Hatem. Hatem? I want to say it's Hatem, right? That's about right. We're not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna go start talking to him, and I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, I'm looking for that guy with his wealthy spots. Okay. Oh, it changed. I was talking to this guy yesterday about his wealthy spots. Okay, I was gonna say, he's gonna show me where the next one is. It is right there, right? Yeah, it is, okay. Wasn't zoomed in, I couldn't see. Climb, girl, climb! Damn it, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to reach it. That's okay. Didn't I check over there? Oh, it says it's down. Alright, so his last spot's over there. Oh, she was like climbing that sideways and shit. That was weird. It's glitched out for a second there. Alright, fine, don't climb the fucking thing. Is it a box? Yes, it is. Ding, ding, ding.
That's everything. On to the next.
There he is. Mr. Find My Wealthy Spots. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta use the bathroom quick. Alright, sorry guys. I hit X and I had to blow my nose, so. So it doesn't look like his wealthy spots worked out, huh? Alright, sorry for prolonging the arc in a little bit, guys. I just want to get these done quick. I am going to the store around 7 o'clock tonight, but it's going to be way later, so we got plenty of time to get this done. But, oh, I went the wrong way. Fuck. Oh, it was right there. Oh, man. Alright, well, we're not climbing that. We're not climbing that. No. Yeah, that's exactly why I said that. A time challenge, huh? Oh, it's one of these. Gotcha. Gotcha. Damn, I just cannot get rid of this cough, guys. I think I'm going to try not having any cigarettes again today. As much as I'm going to want a cigarette, I'm going to try not to smoke today. See if it helps at all. See if it helps at all. As much as I'm going to want one. I ran out last night. Well, I had half of a cigarette left today. So I've had half a cigarette, but... So we're going to try not to buy any today and see how I do. If I could at least just get rid of this cough, I'd be happy. I'm so sick of it. I mean, at least I don't feel sick anymore. I feel way better, but... God, this cough just will not go away. I'm guessing this is the one where I have to beat up mushrooms. Right? It's something about mushrooms, so I'm guessing it's that mushroom one. Yep. Definitely is. The commissions in this one are, in Sumeru are interesting. No! Done. Alright, emergency. So now I just gotta kick some enemy's ass and I'm done. Then once I do that, I can go collect my reward again. And then it's off to Archon we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have Zhongli in here. That's okay. We're gonna freeze this motherfucker. Pull out little old Kokomi.
Whirling snow. Take foot. Incoming. Hey.
Goodbye. Alright, so... Yeah, see, so they did the commissions last night and I collected it this morning. Now, those don't mean anything, but... The funny part is, tomorrow when the commissions reset, because I did today's, it's still going to count. That's the weird part. No matter what, though, it adds towards my keys. So that I'm going to keep doing them like this, even if it's a little weird like that. But, okay, so... Damn, I forgot how much shit I still had to explore. We're going to wait on that, though, because I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more waypoints. That could wait. That could wait for now. So we're going to... Yeah, go in here. Oh, it's in there? Okay. guess we're going to talk to the Mademoiselle again. I don't think that's her name. I can't remember what the hell it's called. Or boss, as sometimes they like to call her as their boss. Oops. Not mean to do that, but that's alright. Alright, pick up some vegetables. Why the fuck not? What do we got right here? I knew it. Secret little book hidden right there. So talk to her. What the fuck? Oh, well, it doesn't look like just something she can sell me. I was hoping she was a salesperson. Are there any people that sell anything in here? Probably not. I did manage to get another book, though. It looks like that gave me achievements, so I must have got them all. Some money. You never leave behind the money. Wait a minute. What are you doing? So usually you couldn't do this. You couldn't infinitely swim wherever you want, but in this nation I can. Damn, guys, I just can't get rid of this goddamn cough. Can't stop hacking up a lung. Hopefully I can just cough out the lung and get it over with. Feel a lot better.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us, as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on. This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often... Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel? No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde Traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sitting in the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuvillette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already?
Must have to do a child.
We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
Okay.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Shut up, Paimon. Oh, what did it say? Charlotte is busy completing the quest of Phantom Thief's reappearance. Ah, you telling me because I opened something? Damn, I gotta do her shit before I can go there. No. No. Yeah, see, characters. Fuck. I shouldn't have bought open her quest, huh? I'm sorry, guys. I'm now prolonging Archon. I shouldn't have bought her quest. I should have waited. Now I have to go do her story quest before I can go do the Archon. Angel. Angel? What, little girl? You got your breakfast. Yeah, you did. You're not getting any of them. You stop thinking you're just gonna live off temptations, because you're not. Oh, and there's the fucking, what's her name? The Steambird writer or whatever.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
She kind of reminds me of,
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
She reminds me
Weasel
super
never
lot of Yang
acts as you
Fei.
expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel, nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Oh, damn.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Can't read that shit very well, huh?
This is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted? Really? Oh, let him try. In fact, I'm not gonna eat all our snacks can do about that?
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes.
Oh, there's Lenny.
That should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the Weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar, the Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician
I really hope,
too.
because I unlocked his
What do
quest
Phantom
just
Thieves
recently.
and
I have to go
magicians
do
have
his
in
quest
common?
now before I
They
can finish
both
this.
have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is...
Oh, relax. My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go. No.
Time for delay. Please let me talk to him. Please don't be busy with your quest.
No way.
Thank God, I'm gonna be able. I don't have to do his quest.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer, and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Lenny?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow, got it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lenny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Oh shit.
Huh. What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity
excuse me.
before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Linny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there! But how?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice?
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom Weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But if there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
I'm guessing she's gonna end up being a new purple character for the new Wish event. Because I'm pretty sure the Archon's coming next, right?
Are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy!
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi. The
Wow.
first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Okay. Let's make a move. Where is it? All the way fuck up there? Now we're teleporting that. Oh yeah, definitely teleporting now. Sorry guys. This quest looks like it's gonna be a little bit before I can go back to the Archon. I'm guessing I'm gonna come across the detective woman too. And that's why I can't do anything, because she's not available. Or it might have been Novelet. Novelet! I don't know. Or it's just me guessing, not gonna lie. Oh, I expected to instantly start talking to people. That makes me do. Oh, well, I should probably set this into my page. Sorry guys, I am being a little bit of an asshole and skipping this shit right now. I just want to make it so that he's in my page for later, so when I see world quests, when I'm ready to do all my world quests, I can do them, you know, and he's in there already. I don't have to come find him. It's always something you should do. When you first find these people, always talk to them right away. Because either he's going to stay as a permanent thing in here for later, or he's going to show up on my quest map, which he'll definitely show up on my quest map. But always talk to him, get him into your circle thing, so you know, because who knows if you're going to walk across him again, then you're never going to get a quest done. Okay. Alright, we're not going to do anything else with him now. We got him into the quest circle, so. Ooh, another book! And that's another collection completed. Ding! Oh, it actually wants me to talk to him. I have a feeling, didn't it want me to talk to someone up here, though, first? I'm going to talk to her. Oh, I guess not. I guess I do have to talk to him. So let's just make sure I'm on the quest. Oh. Wait, is it telling me I could talk to him now? All I had to do was that little tiny piece of the quest, and now I could talk to him? Fuck yeah. Archon's back on, everybody.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two
Her
friends.
eyes are trippy.
If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to do a meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
She could be really infuriating.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Iudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you.
She looks
I'm
evil as
often
fuck.
away on business outside of Fontaine,
Axes
and I'm
in her
told
eyes,
that the
though.
children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Yeah, you're acting
Yes,
fucking...
as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Interesting.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave
She
be
intimidates him.
threatening
Intimidates her.
Lady Farina or something?
No, I think she's
If
just
that
intimidated.
were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
I'm happy I went to the fortress already. I already did the shit to get in there, so I can go do this easy.
Asked to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Oh, okay.
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this
Reluctantly.
difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripide's entrance on Erin Hills once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone
What's going on
to
with
take
my
you
chat?
inside.
It keeps breaking. Let's try reopening it. See if that fixes it, because that's getting fucking annoying. Every time I look down at my phone, it's like your chat is at an error. Okay, so someone taking
Prepared ourselves.
perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
All right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Oh, fucking neck. He gave us a cake. Oh, so I actually have to go and eat something. Okay. Like, I'm actually gonna have to go order some food, I guess. I thought it was gonna open. I was curious. Wonder if this one will. Any books in here? I don't see any shinies. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright. Out we go. Oh, shit. Pardon me, everybody. I can't wait to go to the store and get this shit out of the way. Once I finish Archon, I'm probably going to go make a list. Just because it only makes sense to make a list. It makes things so much easier. I gotta worry about forgetting shit. I'm quick as fuck when I shop. I'll do a little bit of like checking prices and shit, but I don't go crazy. I try to get in, get the fuck out.
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon
shut up,
thinks about
Paimon.
it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
You probably should shut the fuck up.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret.
That's why you shouldn't be fucking yelling out loud like a dumbass.
Huh? You're being arrested for... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Papa?
Oh, Paimon so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
Oh, this is something I was doing before. Oh, excuse me. Another quest. But that can fucking wait. It's probably like fucking 60 meters out or something, but I don't care. We can wait on that. We have more important matters afoot, everybody. Alright, it's about to be time to go to prison, everybody.
All right, Neverland, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie, but
You have
I got
come
Archon right
just
now.
as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Herenius. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Yep.
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware. So, all right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you do.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Dun, 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 ding, ding, da, 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 ding, ding, ding. Anything good in here? Nope. Okay, I just gotta go in here. Okay, so is the fortress really like right here? It's definitely not. Fortress is like all the way up here. Man, that's crazy. I'm really going in from over here? How does that work?
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
Yeah.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts